Mommy cooking.
Hey, I'm only here for a minute. Bet you want a girl to keep it independent, and I know you gotta like a girl that's disappearing.
See, I told you. Man, you're talking about Johnny good enough to beat computer. I told you he be doing that. You ain't want to listen to me, bruh. I probably didn't say it like you just said it, but that's what he do, bruh. I know, I know I do it. Like, what I do is, I'll if a dude get hurt, like a star player on my team get hurt, I ain't gonna lie, I do restart. But that's it though. Like, I don't restart like just to get the force win though. You get what I'm saying? He'll play his 2 games, then be like.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are indeed at the beautiful state-of-the-art U.S.
Yeah.
Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one
it would be a good
between the Atlanta
good
Falcons
rule,
and the Minnesota Vikings. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, this dude right there. Out the ring.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Second down following the run.
There we go.
Now a play fake. Bortles.
Oh.
Surveying the field. He's going to
he burnt me.
Deep left side here.
Oh, I thought he burnt me.
Were there, but it falls incomplete. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Oh yeah. Did you look at your running back stamina? Oh, that's not bad.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Face mask, get out of here.
Personal foul.
What's his
Defense.
What's his awareness?
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard
I
to
don't
make
understand
a play. And the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
Here's Bernard. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage.
You got to, bro.
By the offensive line
to
create space up front. Really well done.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. And Walker with it over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. I've got the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle.
Oh, I knew this fool. Oh, he popped him.
And he lost the football.
Oh.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Oh, crap, game.
And good for 16, and the drive will continue. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Running the block on me, bro.
And it moves the sticks.
I
can't stop his run.
Over 30, weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run, combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now Bernard. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
No, I ain't check how many you got.
Lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
What? In Russia?
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening
Oh, because you got to
drive,
play your
but this is third
game.
down.
I ain't get to play my game.
Throwing now is Bortles. Underneath, this is Bernard.
Nah, because I would have got to play my game, bro. You was only beating me by 10 yards.
The hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding position.
I would have rushed for 6.
Tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think
Man, I was about to run down Satchel throat, bro. And plus, remember, I think I had a bye, then I had to use the game. If I ain't mistaken.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3
I did?
points.
Oh, you're right. I had the bye right before that. You're right.
Somewhat happy.
They come out here in the eye. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5.
I don't understand it. I don't understand how they do that either, though.
Looking to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And
Yeah, we got like 4 games, though. No 5.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got a third down and 5 to start things out. He'll drop to throw. It's caught. Mitchell.
Oh, stay up.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it
See this
4th
touchdown?
down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call.
Yeah, see, look, they in goal line.
He's got to know where the first down sticks are. Yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And cuts out right
Oh,
side.
he caught me.
He will have the
Ain't no
first
way he
down
supposed
as
to call me.
gets this to the 47. Give him 18
Linebacker
yards
on
on that one. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first.
Nah, he was my dude way faster than my blocker was gonna get there.
They'll look to throw here. And it's complete to Mitchell.
You think so?
Throw good for 4. It's second down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
This is Coleman. Stays on his feet, and he'll take it inside the 40 to the 30.
You see what I just did? That's why you got to keep hitting X.
It'll make this a third and about
X
2.
is basically your like kind of escape X and box.
Ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
How he doing that? Oh, he got it. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew it.
The big fella.
Dang, I knew that was gonna happen.
Will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6.
Yeah, he
right
took
there,
it to
those
the house.
linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the
Dang it, why did I pull up the ball? Oh, I blocked it.
And then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Almost blocked
So they
that.
throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot.
Oh
at it
man, that's
now,
alright.
as
That's
this one's in the
alright.
air.
Still gonna win.
On the return now, it's Josh Huff. And not a bad return.
Yeah, I done been, dude. I was down one time just to pretty like 3-21, bruh, and I came back and beat him.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last, that didn't bother you too much.
Somebody else watching
No,
my
because it's exactly
broadcast.
what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take
Invite a
advantage
friend.
of it.
Invite a friend.
Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too. There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Nah, he didn't have him
Mitchell
that
out of the
position on
University
him.
of Georgia was the intended receiver. And it's second down.
He had a
When you see
position on that
passes knocked
outside.
down by those guys I call the
He
frustrated
didn't have a
fullbacks,
position,
the
bro. Trust me.
linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete.
Oh, you slow. He's so slow. Come on, Hooper. You ready to that?
Coaches
He's
really
so
don't care
slow,
from what position
bruh.
they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often
I
the
know,
difference
right? I
between
should
winning and
have.
losing and changing field position.
First and goal from the one as they look to punch it in. Coleman, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Yeah, and get him the touchdown.
Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism
Damn.
and a whole
Oh, he
lot of
face
toughness.
mask. Good
You
job.
got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas
What's that
gifts.
been at? Where
If
you
they're
at?
smart, they do.
Smith. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
So let's try this again as they come to the line to go for two. It's Coleman here. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone.
Come on,
this time.
get in there with some pressure.
You could have kicked that one, sure.
Ah,
I don't know about that. Super tough.
yeah. I even blitzed on
2
that one.
minutes to go here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this.
Oh, no, I didn't.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Yeah.
Bortles to throw on second down. Trying to force it to his tight end, Walker, and it's intercepted.
There we go.
A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy
I ain't trying to
case?
show y'all my offense.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
That was a nicely
Hey,
run
Sammy
slant
Coates
route.
gonna be a
What the
beast.
receiver's trying to do is make the defender
calm
think
down,
he's
bro.
going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle.
Ooh.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Austin Hooper, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it?
That's
Because we
messed
always
up,
talk about
man.
the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are, but that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws, they become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
Here's Coleman on the toss. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. They get the conversion. And, Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the
catch
edge when
that.
you're blocking,
Dang.
often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
And, oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
On first down, Bortles. Now that's complete to Brian Quick. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Bortles to the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first.
Bro, he said he was back, though, didn't
Was
he?
that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it.
Dang, man, Jack can't get past this dude. Just let this tackle. Come on, bro.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Now Bortles again. He's got time in the pocket. That's complete. It's Brian Quick. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
They go, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Bud Dupree in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
Two guys, what's wrong with this
Nowhere
dude?
to go with the football. Down he goes.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
On second down, here's Bortles. This is
Burnt.
caught by
He
Antonio
burnt me.
Brown.
No, he burnt me. That's my safety.
What an exclamation mark to the end of that second quarter.
This might be a good game, bro.
So they tie it on the last
He
play of the
burnt
second
me.
quarter. Now the PA. All right, hang on here. We'll jump over halftime.
I think I
Let
was
the
just trying to
system
show
and
off.
graphics catch up. Okay, all set. Third quarter now. Here's Huff to return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
Dang, I just threw another interception. Why did I do that? I should have waited. I had time to
His
hit
crew will
this.
take over at their own 45-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback
Dang,
knowing that he's going against a
I
rookie
had time for him
quarterback.
to
He
get-
stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, When you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
15 yards through the air and a first down. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do.
No, it's not. My linebacker's still young.
Completion.
Like
Now a play fake here on first down.
I haven't upgraded them yet.
For a sack. Robert Kimdichie in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll
17.
It's incomplete.
Out routes are always timing routes.
What
and if the timing's off just a little bit,
That's
it can really throw off
crazy.
a play. Looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. On third and long, it's Bortles.
Oh, why he didn't get back there? Come on, Dupree.
All the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Bro, you was right there too. You let the dude run right by
On the
you.
highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the
chill
extra
out.
time and allowed for the big completion downfield.
That was some
Those
BS
guys
right
made that
there,
play
though.
possible.
Now a carry for Bernard. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
No, your birthday already passed.
And now second
Gotta wait till
down.
next year.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked #1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
Bortles to throw on second down. Holmes has got it complete.
Get out of here. Come on, bro.
Some momentum,
The
isn't
dude just ran over Neil after he spent. Get out of here.
It's first and goal.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after?
Hey,
Able to stay on his
eating me
feet.
right here.
Additional
Right
yardage. So many of these slot
here.
guys,
Right here.
I think, have running back in their background.
He don't.
Shotgun now for Bortles.
Dang, I thought he was going to go.
In the end zone, touchdown, Minnesota. Delaney Walker, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And they putting it on me.
Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8. And he's a reliable target. He's more than that, though. Hey, look, I'm not going to say he's
This
the
is a good
best
little
tight end,
game I got going
but he's
on here.
Yeah, because he's
Good
able to
game.
block, and that's
Hey,
almost
let's
a
go.
lost art for a number of the tight ends in the league now because the most popular guys are almost what we call move tight ends, more like receivers, but those guys who can do it all, there's still a place for them in the NFL.
And here now come the Falcons. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How
time.
many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get...
Sammy Coates off to the races. Touchdown, Falcons. Sammy Coates with his 16th touchdown of the year. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly
You blink
route.
your eye, man,
And
you
not
might
that
miss
much
it,
room
bro.
to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2
Yeah, I
points
got
are
it.
going to tie the game. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love the
I'm trying to
aggressiveness. Go
win
ahead
now,
and
bro,
get
so
it
I gotta
done,
actually
game
play
time.
now.
Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Ooh, with a juke.
Ooh,
Oh, look at that.
3 people? Who is
And he'll get
that?
across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident setting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the second.
No, I do. I just didn't blitz then.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no
What you
big
mean?
plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's Bortles.
That's how you been getting them. Like I just blitzed then.
And he'll be brought down.
It just ain't. It ain't getting there like I'm used to getting
And
there.
it keeps the drive moving. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just
This joker
fire over
been
the
shaking
top,
me,
which
bro.
saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
I don't know who
Watching
that
the wide
is.
receiver screen, because it's a real teamwork play. Because
That
guess
boy
what? The guy catching the ball,
out
he'll get
there
all the
looking
credit,
like-
but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
After watching that play and result, I go back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator, Brandon, before the game and said, how are you going to move the ball running it against the #1 defense? He gave us no indication, didn't tip his hand at all, so we have to see how this unfolds as this game moves along. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. To throw is Bortles. He's going to sling this deep downfield. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sterling Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Ouch, Aaron.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one caught by Coates. Sammy Coates off to the races. Touchdown, Falcons. Sammy Coates, 91 yards. And the Falcons have broken our tie. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone.
What are you
And
watching?
no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A lone second remains now in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go now. Green 9.
They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th.
Here we go. Green 39.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. He drops it off for Bernard. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. Bortles now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
So much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
Throwing is Bortles. Holmes has got it complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On second down, here's Bortles. A dump off to Sproles. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, here's Bernard. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He'll look to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Antonio Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Vikings are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Bortles is going to throw for it. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline.
It's the TV. Get the remote control, fix it.
And no return on
Get the
this
remote
one.
control,
It's a fair
fix it,
catch
Harris.
is signaled for and taken. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the football. They're looking good, but the lead is just 2. So any mistake in a field goal can beat you. They got to be careful.
And that's where it gets difficult because you don't want that to leak into your thinking. You want to play like, hey, we've got the advantage. We can close this out. Don't play.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And another timeout called by the Vikings now. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll toss it to Coleman. Shreds the tackle. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They go play action here on first down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Sharif Floyd in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper.
Oh,
look
no!
at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
No way! No way, bruh.
Partner, why were they even putting the ball in the air in that situation?
I know they have confidence a lot of the time.
I can't believe I just
in their
did
team
that. They about to
and
beat me,
call
bruh.
anything. But in this spot with that lead and now time on
They
the
about
clock,
to
not
beat
much.
me.
You've got to take care of it. I would have figured they'd run the football there.
Now their defense has to stand tall. Finding time. Look at that. He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And they're going to speed things up here. And now the spike comes with 28 seconds left on the clock. He's back to throw.
Come on, be
He's
forward.
got time. He drops it off for Bernard. And he's able to get up here to the 26. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Bortles got to have this one. Surveying the field. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They go back to the air here after the INT.
Get out of here. Come on.
4th time today. Picked off.
Yes, baby. You can break it right here. I'm done. I'm just gotta do my update on stuff.
I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. Who's on with me? Who's on with me? Going down and the week is here. Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. Who's on with me now? Who's on with me now?
Thanks, baby. Soda.